What we do here is go back.
What's up, y'all? So we received a full suspension all-terrain electric bike that you can ride with 2 batteries. So the bike that we received is a, and I hope I'm saying this right, Haoqi Cheetah. And this bike is advertised to go 28 miles per hour, but we'll test that out. It has a 750 watt motor and it's advertised to go 65 to 85 miles per charge. And I think that's based on if you're getting 1 battery or 2 battery. The battery that it comes with is a 48 volt 16 amp hour battery. But if you add the second battery, that'll be 48 volt 25 amp hour. This bike weighs 73 pounds. The maximum weight of the rider is 400 pounds. To purchase this e-bike, feel free to use my link and my code in the description below to get a discount. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox this, we're going to put it together, go through all of the features. We're going to go on-road, we're going to go off-road, test out the speed, battery life, everything else on this bike.
How fast does this bike go?
It's supposed to go 28.
Well, it says Cheetah. I think it's supposed to go faster than that. No.
So this is what the bike looks like fresh out the box. It was packaged pretty well. You see all of this additional foam that it came in here. I do wish they did more to try to protect the tires here. It doesn't look like it's any type of cardboard protection, anything separating the tire from the body. Doesn't look like anything was damaged though. They gave us both batteries. So this is what the bike looks like out of the wrapping. Doesn't look like anything was chipped. I do see some chipping on the body here, but that's all I see is this chip. Doesn't look like anything is damaged. Looks like we're gonna have to put the handlebar on, even though it's already attached via wire here. Looks like we're gonna have to put the front fender on. They did give us a bike pump. And we're gonna have to put our front 26 by 4 inch WD nylon wheel on. Never had a tire from WD before, so if y'all have any experience with it, feel free to comment below. This bike also came with a box, so I'm pretty sure that's our battery charger there, and it's gonna take 6 to 9 hours to charge our battery. And we have our pedals here, and they are labeled. Also came with some other tools, and we have our headlight. Now what I didn't see is the owner's manual. And I've noticed more e-bike companies doing this because they want you to either go to their website to get the owner's manual or they want you to go to their YouTube channel. But I like having the owner's manual physically in my hand, you know. We have this to put our front wheel on. And I love it when electric bike have these because it does make it a lot easier to remove your front wheel there. Before we put the front wheel on, we do have to take this out of the front brake here. So to put the front fender and headlight on, you are going to have to remove this nut and the washer off back here. Doesn't look like they sent you the appropriate wrench to do so, so you have to use your own. Because the front fender has 2 of these here, we are going to have to lift up the bike off the wheel a little bit here just to get the fender in like this. So we're going to go screw, washer, front fender, the front part of the front fender, headlight, then washer and the nut gonna be screwed at the end here. I try to make sure my front fender is off the wheel as much as I can, and because this hexagon wrench hits your front fork, see it hits your front fork, I'm gonna use another hexagon wrench for this. And I always recommend getting a hexagon wrench set more like this. So as I lift this fender off the front wheel, it hits my headlight here. We're now gonna match the shape here to connect our headlight. So it looks like out of the box our alignment is a little off here. So to tighten up our alignment, we're going to tighten up this screw and these 2 screws right here. So we got the bike put together, took us about 30-35 minutes. The hardest part to put on was the headlight and the front fender. 6 feet 7 inches long, a little bit more than 6 feet 7 inches long.
Oh, let me get up.
You didn't believe it? I told you the bike was 6 feet 7 inches long. You didn't believe me? The seat at the lowest point from the floor is 2 feet 9 inches. The handlebar from the floor is 3 feet 7 inches. The handlebar is about 2 feet 7 inches from the seat here. Loving the very sleek design here. We do have a lighter rear rack here. And the body is not that wide, like it's very narrow, which is good because they're already giving you 2 batteries. They sent me 2 batteries. So together that is 25 amp hours. I will do a third video on this bike where I test out the full range of this bike. Look at that suspension. Look at that suspension on that bike. I did have a suspension similar to this on another bike. And on that bike, the suspension, you can be riding on a grassy surface or you can be riding in gravel. It feels like you're on a flat surface. Like it really adds a lot of comfort to your ride, this type of suspension. But we'll test that out. Give y'all an idea of the rear suspension. And both batteries can be removed here. You have a key that can remove this battery. You also have another key that can remove this battery. So you would turn the key here and then use this lever to have this battery come out the body here. So with both batteries, we're talking about 85 plus miles per charge. Loving the quick release front wheel here and loving the front and rear hydraulic brake. Look like we have adjustable suspension. So let's say you're on a flat surface and you don't want any suspension. You can lock it out. It's locked out here. If you want more suspension, and turn it this way. Give y'all an idea of the front suspension. Nice wide handlebar here. Handlebar is about 2 feet 5.5 inches wide. We have your standard Shimano 7 gear shifter. We have somewhat of a bell, handlebar brakes. We're gonna go ahead and turn the bike on, press and hold the M button in the middle here. And that turns our display on. To turn your headlight on, we're gonna press and hold the up button here on your panel. Now my headlight is on and my rear light is on. Also have a brake light here. We do have a twist throttle for throttle only. Go through some of the basic display items on the display here. We have our battery life bar at the top. We have our current speed calculator here in the middle. We have our pedal assist mode here. Just press up or down on the panel here. And that is for our pedal assist power as well as our throttle only power. Down here we have our odometer, but if we click the M button, we can also get our trip odometer, so how many miles have I ridden on my current bike ride. We have our time, which is how long has the bike been on. Now to go to our advanced settings, we're going to press and hold the up and the down button. Okay, so the company said they locked out the advanced settings on this bike because they didn't want customers going into the parameters and making a mistake of changing a parameter that might burn out the controller. So that's why they locked out the settings on this bike, which is a bummer because I normally need advanced settings to test out my maximum speed. So by default, the bike only takes me to 20 miles per hour. I don't know if y'all can see this. Okay, 20 miles per hour. So with no advanced settings, you would think you can't change that, but you can. So the key to unlocking your maximum speed is turn this bike off. And then when you turn it on, within the first 5 seconds, you're going to hit the brake button about 8 times. So within 5 seconds of the bike turning on. And then that's going to unlock your maximum speed. Kind of weird, I know, but let's try it out. So we're going to press and hold the power button within 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's go to mode 5. Let's see how fast we go on mode 5 now. Okay, so that's how you unlock your speed even though you don't have a advanced setting. The company said you should only have to squeeze the brake 5 times, but 8 times worked for me. But if any of you have this display and know how to unlock it, feel free to comment below. So what we're gonna do now is make sure we have a fully charged battery. Then we're gonna go outside, try out the different pedal assist modes. So we're going to try the different pedal assist modes, starting with mode 1. And I've taken y'all advice and gotten a GPS speed calculator here. So let's see how fast we go in mode 1 here. And also let's see what the pedal assist is like. Okay. Pedal assist is pretty decent so far. Wasn't super delayed, didn't take me off flying, so okay, not bad. Okay, 17. This is almost 18, so 17 miles per hour, mode 1. So we're now going to switch it to mode 2. Bike seemed pretty gradual so far. Let me y'all see there, the pedal assist kickoff is pretty perfect so far. But let's continue to test it out. Okay. 19, 20. All right, so 20 miles per hour, mode 2. So we're now gonna switch it to mode 3. See how fast we go in mode 3 here. Okay. Loving the pedal assist so far. 22, 23, almost 24 according to my GPS here. So we're now going to switch to mode 4. Now let's go up to the highest gear. See how fast we go in mode 4 here. Man, that pedal assist is pretty much perfect. Kicked off right at the right time. Doesn't send you flying. Not super delayed. All right. 25. Woo. 25 miles per hour, mode 4. Now it's time to switch it to mode 5. And I tried to back up a little bit more because this bike is pretty gradual. But I don't know if we'll get to our max speed, but let's try. Mode 5, pedal assist. Okay. Love when the pedal assist kicks on again. Okay. 25, 27. Oh. Loving the brakes again. So 27 miles per hour, mode 5, but felt like I was still climbing, so we would try the maximum speed pedal assist later. Haoqi Cheetah, what are your thoughts?
Haoqi. This bike is nice. Uh-oh.
No,
for real. It's an all-around sturdy, good bike. This, for me, it could have been a step through.
Yeah.
Just because it's a little high.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'6". But other than that, the seat was, I get a seat like a 4 or 5.
4 or 5, hard.
Yeah. But the speed is amazing.
Okay, great speed.
Yeah, it's not jerky. It handles the curves really well. What I don't like about it is, look, it's got suspension right here, right? And suspension back here, right? I don't feel it.
The suspension could be better.
It could be better.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially when doing the off-road stuff. Otherwise, the brakes are good. I feel like the brakes are really good. Yeah. And the only other thing that I really don't like about this bike, y'all, this bike will be a lot better of a bike if the
adjustable handlebar, yeah. The handlebar is kind of far from the seat,
it's
right?
Real far. I was riding the bike like this. And it was hard.
So scale from 1 to 10, what do you give the bike?
I'm gonna give this bike a 7.8.
7.8.
However, if you adjust the handlebars I would give it 8.5.
8.5.
So it's time for us to get our point of view shots in. Beautiful day today. It's a little hot though. So we're gonna start out by going through a little bit of gravel here, since we do have all-terrain tires. Okay. And it should be a little slippery because it did rain yesterday. Handling it pretty good there, I would say. I have had better grips, but it's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Not a whole lot of slipping. Now, one thing about having big tires and a nice wide handlebar, you can lean into your turns here, which I especially like to do on bikes. I feel like leaning gives you more control of your turn. And also it's fun to do, right? To lean into your turn. So you can definitely lean good with these tires and this handlebar. Still a little bit of grass here. All right, not bad. Let's go on this hill. Okay. The suspension definitely helps with the comfort. Although you cannot change your pedal assist sensitivity, outside of mode 1, you do get the perfect level of pedal assist. I'm gonna give you all an example. I'm in mode 2. Notice how the pedal assist kicks in, okay? Nice and gradual, right? It doesn't send me flying, and it's not super delayed. It's almost perfect. Also, I do wish that this bike had adjustable handlebars, because the handlebar is a little bit far from the seat, and I'm 5'11", 6 feet with shoes on. And you know, I have to lean over a little bit to get on this handlebar. So we're not gonna do some off-road riding, so we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go this way. Let's go in mode 3 so we can see how it's gonna perform if I have a little speed on me while I'm going through here. All right, not bad. Hopefully the camera's doing it justice. I can never tell. But I thought it wouldn't perform this good, honestly, but yeah, I guess the suspension is decent. Yeah, I don't feel much here. So far, so good. Go down here. Thing to jump here. Oh, nice. Okay, jump here. Oh, nice. All right, so continue doing some off-road riding here. Oh, okay. Yeah, the suspension is a lot better than I thought it would be, actually, based on the little off-road I did earlier. This ain't bad. It's not the best suspension, but definitely top 5. I've had several, but yeah, it definitely makes your ride less bumpy, more smooth, more comfortable. Yeah, not bad. Definitely better than average suspension, in my opinion. Top 5 for sure. Let's keep going here. And I like the grip of the tires. Again, it did rain yesterday, so the grass might be a little wet. Look like it's about to rain again here in a minute. But yeah, I like how grippy the tires are too. So off-road wise, not bad at all. All right, so we're about to go up this hill. We're gonna do throttle only up the hill here, just to see how much battery life we lose. So let's go throttle only up the hill. And this is a pretty steep hill. I'll say it's probably about 35 degrees. We're at 20 going up into the hill. Okay, here it comes. 19, 18, 14, 13, 12, 11, well, that's still 12. Okay, so we lost about 8 miles per hour on the hill. So we have a bit of a straightaway here. So we're gonna try his max speed, throttle only. So I'm not gonna pedal at all. Let's see how fast we go here. I got 19, 20, 24, 24. Alright, looks like 25 miles per hour, throttle only. We're now gonna try the max speed pedal assist. I know we did it earlier, but the bike is gradual, so I figured we try it again. Let's see how fast we go here. Almost 29. Alright. About 28 miles per hour. Max speed. Pedal assist.
So Haoqi Cheetah dual battery full suspension e-bike. What I like the most about this e-bike is the pedal assist sensitivity, like it's almost perfect, and the battery life. And I'll do a range test video later, but I did go like on a 9.7 mile bike ride. In that 9.7 miles, I lost 1 out of 10 battery bars. So, and for the price, which is under $2,000, I think it's a solid bike. The suspension is decent. It wasn't the best that I've had, but it was definitely better than average. Definitely improved the comfort of your ride when you're riding off-road. I do wish the handlebar was adjustable because by default, the handlebar is kind of far from the seat. So I'm thinking that adjustable handlebar will help this bike accommodate different heights of riders and different riding postures. And I do wish they had more advanced settings. Like let's say if you wanted to edit your pedal assist sensitivity, although it's perfect, or any other setting. So on a scale from 1 to 10, considering that it's under $2,000, I would give it I'd agree with my lady and I'd give it a 7.8. So comment below what you would give this e-bike on a scale from 1 to 10. Any other e-bike you want me to review, also comment below. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.